Hello Internet, King and Blue here, and I thought today would be a good day to do another mission of Dark Forces. I am a little tired just like last time. Difference is I worked a 9-hour day as compared to a shorter shift in the morning. I started again at 5 a.m. So here's to hoping I don't make too many horrible errors as we go into the Imperial Detention Center on Orinacra. Bad news, Kyle, our spy Crixmadian has been captured. He's awaiting execution. I said in the last one, the Empire is basically space Nazis. The Nazis generally didn't wait to execute people like this. They generally killed them pretty quickly. In fact, in the First World War, spies were executed almost immediately in most cases. In the Civil War, the American Civil War, spies were hung. Like, oh, he's a spy. Well, we're gonna hang him. There's a clip from a great movie, Gettysburg, that I'd love to stick in there, but copyright, don't want to get dinged. But basically the picket line says, well, we'll take you up there, but if nobody knows you, I'm afraid you'll have to be hanged. Like, just kind of matter of fact, we're gonna have to kill you. Like, crazy stuff. But why is the Empire waiting? Just blast them. All right, so we got the detention facility, switch controlled. We're going to the N block. Pi block, upside down U, italic N. So rely on stealth rather than firepower. That's not an option. All right. So here we are. We're going to go stealth. Stealth approach. Engage. Well, stealth failed. Let's just run and gun. Because that's how you win this game. Oops, guy down there. So yeah, I am a guy with a lot of knowledge about like science and history. You could say I am the very model of a modern major general? Perhaps. Even though I am not a major general. I'm just thinking of the song and the... the song and how he knows things about so many different things, you know, whether it be mathematics or history or he knows the kings of England and he quotes the facts historical. I want to say it's from... What the heck? Weird. He quotes the facts historical from, I want to say it's from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I might have the song lyrics wrong. It's been a long time since I've seen the Pirates of Penzance. Great play, by the way. I think it's Kevin Kline did the movie, and the movie's great, absolutely great. The Slave of Duty. Anyway, on a tangent here. We're doing a prison rescue. This is a prison break, and there's a probe droid right above me. We're doing a prison break here, which the Slave of Duty does, or Pirates of Penzance. Yeah, Pirates of Penzance, nothing... Oh, it's magnetically sealed in here, that's nice. Has nothing to do with prison breaks. Is there a play about a prison break? I mean, I know the Count of Monte Cristo is about a prison break. So this is a damaged wall. I was too close. There we go. You can blow them up to get at secrets. I don't know if I'd shown that yet. The Count of Monte Cristo is a great book about a lot about revenge. I was actually going to play in a 7th Sea role-playing game. What? Where in the Sam Hill? I'm off of it. There we go. I think that's falling to my death. All right, let's try this. Go. Up we go. Count of Monte Cristo is about revenge, about love and revenge. That's a good summary of it. And it involves a guy escaping from basically Alcatraz. That too. I don't know what that did. Basically escaping from the Alcatraz of his day. The best, I want to say it's the Bastille. You know, there's, a whole plot involving Napoleon and the Bonapartists. Betrayal. Marrying your friend's wife. Just all kinds of, I hate those. Oh, when did I pick those up? You get mines. We won't use them too much. By the way, I am actually one of those people who's opposed to the use of landmines. Long story on that, for another time perhaps. Anyway, back to the Count of Monte Cristo. He meets an old, duelist, an old master-at-arms. I can't remember the details. But he meets this old master-at-arms in prison who trains him up, Mr. Miyagi style to be able to escape and fight, and he manages to get out. There's a mine in there, and in fact there is still a mine in there. This is a really great there was a movie made that honestly I think is really good. I would say the movie is actually pretty good. I never actually did a comparison between it and the book, but same idea. He gets this secret lost treasure, and he uses the wealth to basically exact his revenge. There's a mine there, and there's a stormtrooper there. I made a mistake. I keep making mistakes. Let's stop making mistakes, shall we? Mines have a bigger explosion radius. I forgot about that. There we go. Get rid of the mines. Oh, there's one right there.
There he is. Stop him.
And of course, it's a magnetically sealed room. Because why not? We could use some more magnetically sealed rooms. Hey, shields. I could use those. But if you've never read The Count of Monte Cristo, I highly recommend it. And actually, I thought the movie was pretty good. Maybe it's not the best movie, but I thought it was fun. Hey, headlamp energy. Thinking of good reads, what are some of your good reads? I remember this. There's a reason they give you mines here. There's dudes down there. So regular fire is a time mine. Alternate fire is a proxy mine. Hopefully that's all of them. All the guys down here. And an extra life to help replenish after the last mission. But yeah, what are some of your good reads? You know, what are your good reads that you would recommend for someone who, you know, we are playing a Star Wars game, so maybe what are your best sci-fi fantasy reads? There's a hole in the wall over here. I'm gonna figure out. Oops. F5. No, I had my headlamp on. Something opened. Is it this door here? No. Oh! It's... Oh. There's stuff in here. I wonder what's in there. Get ourselves a... Oh, it's a revive. I don't need that. I'll keep it in mind, though, as I continue my way through here. Oh, I did pick up a key. Sigma, X-ray, Delta. I know I'm mixing my... like always, I'm mixing my terminology up a little bit, but... There it is. Yeah, so... What are your good reads that might... mortar... Oh, yeah. The mortar gun. This will come in handy. But not right now. What are your good reads in the sci-fi fantasy? You know, other than, of course, like the obvious, like, oh yeah, the Lord of the Rings. Stop, rebel. Of course, magnetically sealed. You know, obviously not like the Lord of the Rings or, you know, the obvious stuff. Oh, you know, George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire series. Okay. There. Did you guys see that? He just blasted himself. Come on, come on. There you go. Blast yourselves. I'll wait. So this is now an idle game. But yeah, other than like Song of Ice and Fire, Tolkien, Lewis, I'm actually going to throw Herbert on there, the Dune series, because that's pretty well known. Something that's lesser known, like, what are your good sci-fi fantasy? I know what my sister would say. She would say, everything Anne McCaffrey. Which I have started reading. Alright, I'm getting bored with that. I have started reading one of her books. I think it's the first chronologically. There must be a switch around here to turn that off. Is there... Oh, hey. There's a thing here. And a switch. A swooch. I started reading one of, like, the first book chronologically of Pern, of Anne McCaffrey's Pern series. Whoa, landmine. And it starts out like with everyone coming out of cryo sleep, and then it's like, oh, we're going to talk about planetary colonization efforts and how you would best go about that, and how you'd go... There it goes. How you would best go about making sure that the soil... Well, there's our switch to get back out, I guess. You know, how to best go about making sure the soil and that the animals are safe, and that any flora or fauna you find is compatible. Oh, reuse. I'm not a fan of reuse. And there's another one over here. What is this? Alright, what's in here? So basically it becomes just this vivid description of an exoplanet and how we would go about colonizing it, which is fantastic. It's like, did this woman work for NASA? Except for the fact that, like, pause for a second, most exoplanet knowledge has been in, like, recent years, and this book is old. Like, the information she came up with is, like, beyond... No, bad. No, her knowledge is great. Those guys are bad. But she came up with all this amazing information on, I hate magnetically sealed rooms. It's this vivid description of how would we go about colonizing a planet outside of Earth. And it's fantastic. Sure, it goes into, like, some more, like, I guess, fantastic stuff later, but... because I haven't gotten far in it. But, I mean, come on. Someone writing that far ahead of their time? Why do more people not know about this? Why has there not been a movie? I don't like those guys. I've said that before, but... Come on. We got... Ah! There's another one. And there's another shield with... Okay, they can shoot through the shield? What is this? Oh, it's because it's green. I guess. Alright. So if I remember correctly, I go back to the top. I send this down one. And then I cheese the game. So yeah, Emma McCaffrey, really, like, what I've read so far has been really, really good. So, okay. Just like before, don't jump, just run. And you can make your way through without having to go through too much more fire. Sewer level. Alright, look down. Where is it? Alright, and there's more of them, I know it. Whoa. Let the crusher come down. Yeah, I don't know why, like, when I mention sci-fi fantasy, her never comes up, at least among the people I talk to, other than my sister, which is weird. I like the Rune Lord series. I don't remember the author's name offhand, but I really liked that because it wasn't so much, oh look, here we got elves and dwarves and all these fantasy races, and oh yeah, magic everywhere. Magic was very limited. I liked that. Alright, there's where I'm trying to get to. Magic very limited. This whole concept of endowments where you could give your traits to someone else, like, oh, my crops have been annihilated and I want to provide for my family, but I'm a big strong guy. I can give my lord my strength in exchange for, him providing for my family. Or her. Oh, oops. I left my headlamp on. Ugh, try not to shoot myself in the face. There's a mine there. That's lovely. That's right. Alright. Dang it. Trying to navigate without was sad. So yeah, I liked it because it wasn't so straight. It was pretty straightforward. Good guys are good, bad guys are bad. And okay, we got one of those, but I haven't picked up another key card yet. More Imperial commandos. They're getting more numerous because they're harder to kill. And we got 2 officers and a code key. Awesome. Let's, can I go through this door? Okay, there's an elevator there. I don't want to go through that yet. I want to... Alright, F1. I just liked it because the villain forces endowments, but everyone else except, it's a give and get thing. Like, you're going to give me this, and I'm going to do this for your family. I mean, I have to protect you, because I only get your strength so long as you're alive. D, Sigma, Mountain Range. Oops, I went past it. D. I keep going past it. I gotta slow down, be patient. Alright, I opened something here. Not that one. Not that one. Of course, it would be the one with the guys who like to stab me. I'm great. But yeah, so the Rune Lord series was really good. Pern's really good. Of course, Tolkien, Lewis, Herbert with Dune. I know I say Herbert and then I say his book title because he's well known, but not necessarily as well known as Tolkien and Lewis and Martin. Mountain Range XR. Wow, I found him.
Okay, Jan. I rescued Nadine. Don't hang around. Let's get out of here before any more troopers arrive.
And the mission's over. And there we go. So like I said, put your favorite sci-fi fantasy reads down in the comments. I might check some of them out at some point. Excuse me. I do love good sci-fi fantasy. That being said, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, ding the bell, drop a comment with your favorite sci-fi fantasy novel, or maybe you don't have one. Maybe your favorite thing is a sci-fi fantasy movie. Whether it's... Wait, how many have there been recently that aren't based on books? That's a hard question to answer. Let me know if you know one that's been made in like the last 5 to 7 years that actually hasn't been based on a book. But until next time, 73, have a great evening.